Hey, how's it going? It's me, Niall, here again. Thanks for tuning in for the second video of the Inktober Doodles. Um, Today, I believe, well, it's obviously day two, but I think the prompt was Wisp, which I kind of had to do a little bit of research on to just see exactly what a Wisp was. I'm a little familiar with kind of vaguely what it is due to, playing Diablo and, some of those more fantasy-based games, but pretty much what it came down to is it was more of kind of like a spirit kind of entity kind of a thing. And so we can see here as I was starting to draw the picture, I already, to be honest, had in mind the hero that I wanted to draw. I'm kind of redrawing and redesigning a hero that I did, I don't know, this was years back, like 2008-ish. I was working at a steel factory and we had to wear these gloves, but there was like spray paint and stuff, and I'd always test spray paint on my gloves. And you know, as someone that enjoys doodling and stuff, I'd take these little blotches of paint and just kind of create things out of it. And so he was one of the heroes that I created years and years ago while I was working at that company. And so I have kind of decided that I wanted to redesign these characters from long ago. I've wanted to incorporate them into kind of a video game that I'm currently working on. So but this character, he's kind of a ghost, obviously, but he's, wears a leather jacket. Very inspired by the old 1990s Ghost Rider from those comic books. I really enjoyed that character design for that character. And so, a little bit of inspiration from that. Um, Once again, I'll kind of briefly go over his backstory and powers and abilities at the end of the video here, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, just kind of finishing up with being at day two here, I was kind of just refining out how I'd be doing this kind of line shading, line highlighting style that is, once again, like I said in my previous video, very inspired by the European artist Mobius. And so looks like I'm about done here, just adding my, yep, so finished up there. So we'll go into the backstory for this superhero, which is named Soul Punk. So backstory, William Fillett was just another high schooler in a prominent community of Brentwood, California. While attending a high school party, him and a couple other classmates wandered off into the Malibu Creek State Park to relieve themselves when a meteor struck a short distance from them. Although extremely small, when the boys approached the impact area, their bodies were becoming altered by some abnormal, extraterrestrial rays. William was first to notice that his body had been changed when he woke up half-phased through his bedroom floor. As he continued to go about his high school years, he became more apparent of his extraordinary abilities. So now we're going to discuss the abilities that Soul Punk has. So Soul Punk has a wide range of amazing abilities. Some key powers are the ability to phase through matter, which also grants him the ability to slightly adjust his body structure. So if he wants to kind of form into a vapor or something to move through cracks and stuff, he can do that. He also has the, being a bit of a geeky kid, he also researched a bit of some various occult techniques that he desired to research due to some of the things that he observed and performed while in the spirit realm. When he phases through things, he kind of enters what he calls the spirit realm. And he was doing things and seeing things and was curious and began studying these various occult techniques. And while researching these techniques, he became very proficient in what we would call magic, able to cast extremely powerful spells and perform amazing feats like creating force fields and, like I said, casting spells and, teleporting and stuff like that we attribute to magic. So once again, thank you for tuning into the video, and this is day two, Wisp, Soul Punk. Thank you.